Assalamualaikum. My name is Nur Faiza Zaika, designer. I will be present about the characteristic of insurable risk. What is insurance? It is a contract represented by a policy in which an individual or entity receives financial protection or compensation from an insurance provider in the event of a loss. Fortuitous loss. An unfavorable incident is beyond the control of insurance providers. There is no insurance question if the occurrence is not random or if the loss occurred in the past. They must guarantee that underwriters assure randomization. A unique application of the idea of accidental losses happens with life insurance when suicide within a year or two after purchasing a policy is deemed non-accidental. Such damages are not covered by insurance. If a suicide happens several years after insurance is in effect, the loss is considered accidental or the consequence of mental illness, a cause just as accidental as any other sickness. Financial value. This is obvious in the event of property loss or damage. The monetary worth of property loss can be determined and compensation can be paid according to the condition of the insurance policy. The precise amount of the loss will not be known until after that incident has occurred. This category includes any material harm to or theft of property. The amount of financial compensation is decided upon at the outset of a life insurance policy. Although it is difficult to put a price on the life or a wife's spouse or kid, the anticipated financial sum insured can be set at the start of the policy. Large number of exposure units. As a result, the primary need for a risk to be insurable is a large enough number of homogeneous exposures to combine fairly predictable losses. Loss data can be accumulated over time and group losses can be anticipated with some accuracy. The loss expenses are subsequently distributed among all insureds in the underwriting class. Furthermore, the insurance companies probabilistic estimations by logic anticipate a large number of units in distribution and insurance products are priced appropriately. Non-catastrophic loss. A bad incident will not affect all units in a homogeneous group. This indicates that a significant number of exposed units should not suffer losses at the same time. If majority or all of the exposure units in a given class suffer a loss at the same time, the pooling approach fails and becomes impractical. Premiums must be raised to prohibitive levels and the insurance strategy is no longer a sustainable arrangement in which the losses of the few are shared throughout the entire group. For example, insurers would want to avoid any catastrophic losses. However, this is unachievable since natural disasters such as hurricanes, tornadoes, earthquakes, and other natural calamities cause devastating losses on a regular basis. Insurable interest. The right to insure deriving from a legally recognized financial interest in the subject matter of insurance. A legally recognized financial interest is one that is recognized under common law or statute. As a result, a person whose financial interest in the subject matter of insurance is not recognized by the law lacks insurable interest. A criminal, for example, would be unable to insure the items he stole because he lacks a legally recognized financial stake in the commodities. Pure risk. Insurance is solely concerned with pure hazards since they are more easily predicted. Speculative risks, on the other hand, are less foreseeable and hence typically uninsurable. The pure risk effects of speculative risks are unquestionably insurable, but the speculative risk itself is not. Take, for example, the promotion of a new clothing line. The risk of whether or not the new line will sell is plainly speculative. It is a risk taken intentionally in the goal of financial advantage. After all, this is the entire core of business. The risks to which the company is exposed are pure, insurable hazards that resulted directly from the decision to accept the speculative risk in the first place. Reasonable premium. The last condition is that the premium must be economically feasible. The insured must be financially capable of paying the premium. Furthermore, in order for the insurance to be an appealing purchase, the premiums paid must be significantly less than the policy's face value or amount. Because the insurance pool is sufficiently big, the price charged by the insurer for purchasing the risk is typically cheap. As a result, it should be adequate to cause the insurer to be wealthy and the insured to be valuable.